welcome friends and my dear students again. So in my previous video I already explained what do you mean by banking of road, why it is necessary, and one more question that is discussed in that previous video is that why cyclist has to lean inward while taking the turn along a horizontal curve. Now here that question can be explained by considering the two parts. The first one, if the cyclist doesn't lean inward, then what happens? And if the cyclist lean inward, then what happens? If the cyclist doesn't lean inward while moving along the horizontal curve road, then what happens? The necessary centripetal force is given by only force of friction. If the force of friction is less between tires and road surface, the necessary centripetal force that is not acquired. So in that case, the cyclist doesn't take a turn along that road safely. But if that cyclist lean inward, then one additional component of normal reaction, that is the n sin theta, provide the necessary centripetal force in addition with the force of friction. That's why definitely when cyclists lean inward, then two factors, that is force of friction and n sin theta, provide the necessary centripetal force and cyclists safely move along that curved road. Now in this video we are continuing the same point. Now up to what angle that cyclist has to bend inward, that cyclist has to lean inward. Now let us consider the same point, that is bending of a cyclist or need to lean inward by the cyclist. Here actually we find the angle by which that cyclist lean inward from the vertical position. Now in order to obtain this expression, let us consider the figure first. First of all, I draw here horizontal surface and the vertical position of the cyclist when it doesn't bend initially. Now here this is the inclined position, bending position of the cycle as well as the cyclist. Now here in bending position, I draw here the normal reaction for the inclined position of the cyclist as a n, as it is in inclined direction. Again it split up into two parts, that is the n cos theta and n sin theta, and here the weight of that cyclist as well as the cycle, that is acting in downward direction. So that is the figure required to obtain the expression for angle of banking or angle of bending of that cyclist. So here consider a cyclist taking a turn of radius r with the velocity v as shown in figure. We are just considering one cyclist, that cyclist taking the turn along the curved road of radius r with the particular velocity v as shown in figure. Now in order to provide the necessary centripetal force, cyclist lean inward making some angle, that is the theta, with the vertical. So that's why I write here the second point here, in order to provide the necessary centripetal force, cyclist lean inward making an angle theta with the vertical. Now in that inclined position, which are the forces acting on that complete system? So there are two forces acting on that complete system. The first one is weight of the cyclist as well as the cycle, that is which is acting in downward direction, that is the mg. And second one, that is the normal reaction. Now here from the figure we have to consider the components which are acting initially in opposite direction. This n cos theta acted vertically upward and mg act in downward direction, which balances each other. So that's why I write here the first equation, which is a very important, that is n cos theta equal to mg, and this second component of normal reaction which is acted toward the center of that curve, that provide the necessary centripetal force in addition with the force of friction. This is the component which provide the necessary centripetal force. That's why I write here n sin theta equal to mv square by r. So when you obtain these two equations, that is n cos theta equal to mg and n sin theta equal to mv square by r. Just do it equation 2 by 1. Then I write here n sin theta upon n cos theta equal to mv square by r. Here we invert the step, that is into 1 upon mg. We can cancel the mass mm. Then the leftward term is sin upon cos, that is the tan. That is tan theta equal to v square by rg. And therefore we can write theta equal to tan inverse v square by rg. So this is the required expression for angle by which that cyclist bend inward while moving along the curve. Now this angle of bending depend upon these three factors. That is, the first one v, speed of the cyclist. Second one, radius of the curve, and third one, that is the acceleration due to